With the impending release of the new Star Wars trilogy coming up, and of course Halloween, today's tutorial harkens back to a popular Padme look that she wore in Episode 2 of the prequels, Attack of the Clones. It's a curly style, and normally I do overnight heatless curls for those sorts of looks, but many of you asked for more curling iron stuff, so I'm going to start out by curling my hair with my Lioness curling set. It has 4 different barrel sizes you can attach, so for this style I'm specifically choosing to use the 18 to 25mm barrel so I can have those nice tight curly ends in the free hanging hair, but still have a smoother texture closer to my head, which makes braiding easier. You can do this style without curly hair, but it just doesn't look as romantic, so I'm showing you the way that the actress wore it. Start the curling process by spraying heat protectant all over your hair, and then grab 1-inch sections. Wrap these around the heated iron and hold for several seconds. You'll know the curl is properly heated through when you can no longer touch the hair that's wrapped around the wand because it's too hot. Just be careful not to touch the iron itself. This curling set comes with a heat-resistant glove if you're prone to burning yourself, but then you can't test how heated your hair section is, so it's a trade-off. When the curl is heated through, slide it off the wand and clip the coil to your head. This is a very important step, so don't skip it and let the curl fall. If you don't let the curl cool into its new form, it'll stretch back out while it's still warm and won't hold the curl. If your hair is particularly resistant to curling, also give the coil some hairspray. Once all of your head is curled and cool, let down the coil so we can begin styling. Section off a large chunk of hair on the side of your head. Split it in half and rope braid it downwards. If you haven't rope braided before, the technique is twisting each individual strand in one direction, such as clockwise, and then twisting the 2 strands together in the opposite direction, in this case counterclockwise. My hair is thinner than Padme's, so to get the illusion of more volume, I'm going to fluff this braid up a bit before tying it off. To do this, gently pull on some of the hair in a section of the braid. Don't pull the whole section because you'll just loosen the braid, but if you pull on just some of the hair in that section, it'll fluff out and the braid will look thicker and will have a more casual texture. Once I'm satisfied with the fluffiness, I tied off the braid with a small clear hair elastic. Do the same thing again on the other side of your head. Gather a large section, split in half, rope braid, and fluff the braid to the desired size before tying off. Now wrap your braids into spiral buns on the side of your head, kind of like how Leia wears her hair later in the series. Position the start of the bun right above your ear and use bobby pins to hold the bun in place every half circle or so as you form it up. When you get to the ends of the braid, tuck them under the bun to hide them and pin in place. Now, if your hair just isn't long enough or thick enough to make a bun that's large enough for you, you can also skip making these braids entirely and just use a foam bun former to make sock buns on the side of your head. Now let's work on the back section of hair. Pick up a small section at the hairline behind one ear and twist it towards the center of your head. Again, for a little more volume and softness, gently pull on bits of the twist to fluff it. Then lay the twist horizontally across the back of your head and pin with a couple crossed bobby pins to hold the twist in place. Pick up a section behind your other ear, twist it towards the center of your head, fluff it, and then lay it across the back of your head as well. Pin it so that it sits directly below the first twist. Grab another section of hair from the hairline on the first side, twist, fluff, and pin. Finally, grab one more section from the other side and do the same. To hide the bobby pins effectively, make sure you're pushing the bobby pins in underneath the twist and directing them so they're parallel with the twist above them. You can also angle the bobby pins slightly downwards in the first couple of twists so they're easier to cross with the second bobby pin, since you'll be laying the first 2 twists over the top of these. Finally, in the movies, Padme has a lot of very unique hair accessories, so to approximate them, I'm using a metallic headband to finish the look. This is similar to the silver headpiece she wears when she and Anakin visit Tatooine to look for his mother. She also wears this style with a more floral costume on Naboo, so if you want to dress up for that scene, you can add a ribbon tied around the forehead and bow worn in the back below the twists. And there you go, Padme's hair in Attack of the Clones. For more Star Wars hair, check out the videos linked here and keep an eye out because I'm definitely doing styles from The Force Awakens in the near future. In the meantime, why don't you come join me over on Facebook at facebook.com/Silvousplaits so you can see what projects are in the works and join the discussion about all things nerdy and hair related. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.